Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It is time for your Monday night live stream with your pal Misty. Thank you for everyone who shows up tonight. I appreciate you being here. It is our normal Monday night live stream. Hello, Mary. Thank you for being here. Hello, Deanna. Thank you for being here. Deanna, I want to know what you decided now. I need to go back to Discord. Did we do steps? Did we do fun? What did we do? Oh, steps and listen to your pal Misty, maybe? Is that what we decided? We all seem to have had technology issues today. Maybe not all of us, but several of us that I chat with seem to have technology issues today. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let me switch to my mouse here. There we go. But thank you all for being here. Happy Monday. Hello, Mama. Thanks for being here, Janine. Hello, Janine. Oh, you're out getting some steps. That's good. You started talking before I could hear you. I don't understand, Deanna. What does that mean? Hey, Fit Squad. Hey, Fit Squad Coach. Hey, Coach. I look so bright and happy. Well, I'm wearing red, so, I mean, the shirt's a little big. It's our vacation shirt, Glenrose. But it's kind of too big, but it's a comfortable shirt. And today I was wanting to be in a comfortable shirt and a fun Mickey Mouse hat, so. Becky's here. She says she's here, but listening while her phone charges, so she can't comment much. Oh, your phone had no service, so it caught the technology bug. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spread the technology bug. At first, I wasn't even going to mention my technology bug. But then, Camille said something about hers. And so then I was like, oh, me too over here. And it's total first world problems. I have 3 monitors, and 2 of my 3 monitors were working, and the other one was not. And then the 2 that were working started to blink on and off about every 7 seconds. And they kept telling me it was the monitor, but it's a monitor setup that attaches to my laptop. So even though it's 2 monitors, it's one system. And it works fine on my laptop. Anyway, halfway through the day, I'm on a call, and I hear my laptop go poop, 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 and then ta-da, there's the monitor. I was just sitting here, so I don't know. I spent hours today with tech support. Technology is great. It makes me able to do my job virtually, and I am appreciative of that. But some days the struggle is real. Oh, the live started and I was mid-sentence. That happens sometimes, and I do try to give it a good few seconds before I even start talking once I see it says that I'm live. But I apologize. It's just my opening and my greeting, and welcome to the Monday night chat. So, let's see. You thought it was a Bucky's shirt. I know that is. I cannot confirm or deny if that was the intention behind the shirt. I can confirm it. It was 100% the intention. My cousins, he and his husband actually now live in Florida, and they love Bucky's. And so my family is a big Bucky's fan. For those of you who may not know, Bucky's is, to say it's like a gas station feels like you're just underserving the Bucky's, because it is like a city unto itself, including gas. Like, it has everything you could possibly. It has clothes, it has shoes, it has jewelry, it has food, it has toys, it has stuff for your dog. Like, it has. People have lived and ate at the Bucky's for 24 hours. Like, that's a challenge. Anyway, it's Bucky the Beaver, and so this is a dinosaur, not a beaver, because we go to dinosaur area in Glenrose. Anyway, that was too long to explain that, but yeah, it's supposed to be. Oh, hey, Michelle's here. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for being here. Blessings to the room. Thank you. Oh, I was asking you, Deanna, did you decide to do fun, or did you decide to get steps, or did you decide to kind of combine the two and get steps while listening to me? And hopefully that's fun. If you can't find it in Buc-ee's, you don't need it. That's probably true. Back in the day, man, them beaver nuggets, deer corn. It's like, so good. Lots of good stuff. Oh, they had a line for a bathroom at a Buc-ee's? Okay, so here's why that's crazy, because there's like 50 stalls in a Buc-ee's restroom. Like, that's the thing. They're always clean and they're always empty. Like, there's always one empty. That's weird that there's a line. Brisket with no sauce and sugar-free fudge. I have not tried their sugar-free fudge, but I have heard that it's really good. But their brisket with no sauce is delicious. Buc-ee's is really, really good. So, hello and welcome to your Monday night live stream where my shirt got us talking about a random gas station. I believe they're now in more places than just Texas, but for a long time it was just a Texas thing. And they're massive. They literally will have like 30 to 40 or 30 to 50 gas station pumps. The bathrooms are huge and it just has everything that you want. So it's a great place if you ever are traveling and you need a place to stop and you see a Buc-ee's, stop, because it's a good place to stop. So welcome to your Monday night live stream. First, we like to cover what we did in the last week. And my brain has been so all over the place. I wrote some stuff down to make sure that I didn't forget what all I did last week. You do what you have to do to get through. You know, sometimes, as we say in the Fit Squad, it takes a village. But on my Monday night live streams, it is me party of one. So, and all of my special guests out in the audience. So let's talk about the week. Oh, Sherry's here. Hello, Sherry. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you decided to cook dinner and watch, so you're not doing either. Well, hopefully we're still having fun. So last week, well, first thing that we did, speaking of Cheryl, who is saying hello to Sharia, we did our Fit Squad live stream. We do a Fit Squad live stream every month. We started on Kirsten's channel, then we did one on my channel, and this month's was over at Cheryl's place. And we talked about, so for me, probably the most important thing that I've learned, which is consistency. Everything that has been successful for me has happened slowly over time. And something that I said on the live stream, which, and I think I've probably said it to some of you before, but for me, what consistency is, the reason it's important is it shows progress over time. The problem is that people want the progress. They're not willing to put in the time. So they're not consistent. If you're not consistent, then you don't get the progress. So anyway, we had a really good conversation over at Cheryl's place with the Fit Squad about consistency. It's my friend Mary's word of the year. She was on the live stream. And you've been doing really good, Mary. Mary's been really consistent. It's super important. It's been a game changer for me to stay consistent with things. I'm very happy to say I've consistently done this live stream every Monday. I didn't know if I would do that or not, and I look forward to them. It's the one thing that I know that I'll do on my YouTube channel every week, which I'm going to work on. I need to be more consistent with regular videos as well. One step at a time, right? You do what you can. So, Jen W. Thanks, Jen, for being here. Appreciate it. I believe I've seen some comments from you recently. Yes, still fun, Deanna. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yes, Kirsten, consistency. You can't reach your goals without it. You really can't. Or maybe you can for a minute, but then you're going to have to get back to them because you're going to lose them. So, Mary has been crushing it. You've been doing really good, Mary. Lindy at Paleo Barbie Does Keto says people want instant gratification, and that's why they have a hard time. I'm going to guess you meant they're being consistent. Yeah, people, instant gratification is great. It's positive, it's instant, and it's certain. And Aubrey Daniels talks about behavior change. He talks about the picnic analysis, which is behavior change, right? And what is the result of a behavior? And if the result of that behavior is positive, immediate, and certain, you're more likely to do it. And the problem with weight loss is that it's not immediate or certain. It's a positive experience, but it's not immediate or certain. And so people give up. They don't have the consistency. It's obviously not working, but it would if you just kept at it. And it's a hard thing to do. It's faith, right? I mean, let's be really honest. And that's why for me, my faith helps me get through it. It's faith in yourself that you'll do it, and that you can do it, and that you're worth doing it for, and that you'll have people to support you through it. I don't know where that came from, but I guess at the end of the day, that's really what it kind of feels like is faith. We actually talked about that on live stream, not faith, but we talked about, sorry, my brain is going somewhere, so I'm going to just follow where it goes. We were talking about faking it. Fake it till you make it. And Coach was sort of confused by that and didn't understand, really where we were coming from or what we meant by faking it. Because if you're faking it, then you don't mean it. And, like, what is that? So I was explaining and Deanna was explaining, and it's one of those things where, for me, fake it is one of those things where fake it sounds negative, right? If you fake, someone being fake sounds negative. For me, what it is, it's sort of manifestation, right? Or it's faith that a thing will happen because you believe in it. And sometimes that thing you need to happen is to get healthier and lose weight. And the way you do that is by having faith that you can. So, you're welcome, Mary. You are doing a great job. Consistency is hard. You have to talk to yourself a lot, right? Don't you hate that? Because we have the habit of not doing things consistently. And when we try to get into a habit, sometimes our brain goes against that and rebels against it. Yeah, Cheryl, it was a great live stream. You did a wonderful job with all the questions and leading the chat and circling back around to key points and all of those good things. You were a great host. I look forward to when we can circle back around to your channel. Janine says, it's training yourself to become that person that has those habits. Right. You're not there yet, and that's okay. You start where you are, but you take the steps, you fake it until you get there, or you have faith that you'll make it. And it's not easy. It's tricky, but consistency is key to doing that. In all things, I think consistency is good. Consistency of not talking negatively to yourself, consistency of not doing negative habits, of not having negative thoughts. So consistency in all things. It was a really good talk. Actually, talking about good talks, another good talk last week was Deanna over at Adventures of Deanna and Kirsten, our coach over at Quick Fit Home Workouts. Learning the channel name. They had a great discussion last week. So if you want another good discussion, I mean, of course, their letter was F. It was coach. They did talk about fitness, but they talked about a lot of really good things. So that was also a really fun live stream last week that we had, or that I got to join and be a part of. Deanna said that I explained it so much better than she did. I don't know. I mean, it's just however it hits for someone, right? I mean, sometimes I can explain stuff over and over and people don't understand it, and it's just how it hits someone. So Michelle says she needs to talk to herself more positively. Yeah, it's a bad habit to speak negatively to yourself, and it's a habit that you want to break. And one way you break that habit is by consistently trying to do positive things and having positive thoughts. Oh, and I wanted to give an update because it was so last week on the live stream, I hadn't said that I had led the Fit Squad live stream. And Kirsten was here, Coach was here, and she brought it up. And so I talked about it and how I was actually very honored and very excited and very happy. But I knew that she hadn't seen it yet. And so there was something in me that didn't want to talk about it until I knew she had had a chance to view it. And so anyway, she said I did good. That's all. I just wanted y'all to know that I felt like I did really well for my very first. I mean, obviously, like I told her, it's not my first class. That's what I do for a living. Well, I teach people to do that for a living now, but I'm one step above that, right? But I've never taught a fitness class, and it was totally different. There are so many things going on. I don't even know if I talked about this. She called it channels, like it's on TV channels. My TV has one channel at a time. That's it. It doesn't have 5 channels. So that was a trick in order to get everything done. But it was super fun. And she said that I did a fine job and that I do definitely need to up my... I mean, she didn't really say that exactly, but we talked about, I should say, the fact that I was complaining about how does she do all this and talk while I was in the middle of burpees. So I feel like in the moment I'm giving everything I have, and then the moment we're done, I feel like I could do that again. So maybe I'm not. And I have to remember, and one thing I've been working on is remembering that one of the progressions that I can do, and Kirsten said this as well, is I can do whatever it is faster. And that is a progression. And she kept saying that on the live stream that we had together. She's like, you're so fast at that. And I was like, oh, I am faster at that. Aren't I? That's right. That's a progression too. So I've been trying to remember that faster is also a progression. Anyway, sorry. Let's regroup or let's refocus. What else is on our list? Oh, I got an update from the doctor today, actually. So surprise, Mama, I haven't even given you this update yet, but I'm on the Zoloft for the anxiety, depression, all that jazz. It's working great. It's fine, but they have to do liver and kidney function tests. My liver and kidney are still perfect. They're in good working order. And they want me to do physical therapy for my shoulder. I don't like physical therapy. It's not my jam. Physical therapy it's an epic disaster. It gets a 1. You can't even see it. It's so far down here. It gets a 1. I'm going to do it. They're supposed to call me and set something up to do physical therapy for my shoulder. Like I have time for that right now. Maybe we'll make that a topic. No, next week will be non-scale victories. Maybe we'll make a topic about like working out through injury, because it is something that I'm doing currently, but I know physical therapy can work. I've just not had good success with it in the past. And so every time I've done physical therapy, I end up with some type of surgery, and I'm not trying to have some type of surgery. Anyway, it's fine. Positive thoughts. We're going to go get some physical therapy on this shoulder, and it's going to open everything up, and it's going to feel great, and we're going to be able to put our arms in a field goal position without pain. That's what's going to happen. I'm very excited about that. So that's the update from the doctor. Liver and kidney are fine. Physical therapy for the shoulder. I mean, the good news is there was nothing wrong with the shoulder, like physically wrong with the bones or alignment or anything like that in the shoulder. So it is still probably, to her point, a nerve problem, but hopefully physical therapy will be able to help that. I have not tried chiropractic care. Not a fan. I had issues with that as well. I've just had so many bad experiences when it comes to my shoulders and physical therapy and chiropractors. I had a chiropractor put the biggest knot in my back, like in my shoulder blade. And I had told him that my shoulder doesn't move exactly the way other shoulders move, because actually, fun fact, as I was cleaning up, I found the picture of the little bar that's in my shoulder. I didn't know what it was until I saw the bar, but anyway, I have a bar in my shoulder to keep it in place. And so I told him anyway, so he ended up having to see me for like 6 extra weeks of no charge because he kind of jacked up my shoulder. Then I had physical therapists who, every time she was trying to help me, she would dislocate my shoulder. And that was what I was trying to avoid. Anyway, I just need a good physical therapist, maybe. So hopefully, let's everybody, prayers, positive vibes, cross your fingers, whatever you want to do, all of the things that Misty gets a good physical therapist for her shoulders. So overall, it is a good update. I mean, it definitely could be worse. I mean, your physical therapy works for you, Cheryl. And if the physical therapy worked for me, I would probably like it. It has always just ended up leading to surgery. I'm not saying that the physical therapy led to the surgery. Let me back up. The physical therapy never helped. And I still ended up having surgery, but also had to go through like the torture of physical therapy or in chiropractic therapy. The chiropractor I had to go to because of a car wreck, and it was part of the insurance claim. Anyway, it's fine. Whatever. Hello, Jess. Thanks for being here. Becky says she loves going to the chiro, but I can, how that and PT can be scary. Yeah, it just makes me nervous about further making the issue worse. Ask about dry needling. I can ask. I don't mind needles. So, dry needle. I think Val actually talked about that. And I tried to look up too, Mama. I actually asked Kirsten about nerve flossing in the shoulder. She wasn't aware of anything. I tried to look up a few, and I'm not exactly sure which ones, but I'll try a few of them and see if any of them seem to bring me any relief. I'm basically limited to, I can do the overhead motions. I just can't use any weight. And to be honest, it hurts the same, which I've told y'all before. It hurts the same whether I use a weight or not. But the doctor said it's good to keep the motion so that your shoulder doesn't try to lock up. But weight is just worse. I mean, just the more weight, the worse it's going to be. So try to use less weight. So I've been doing the exercises, but just like if we're doing overhead press, I have a dumbbell in one hand and nothing in the other, and I'm just simulating the motion. So use, is that athletic tape or is authentic tape a thing? Oh yeah, athletic tape. There it is. I thought so. Athletic tape and cryotherapy. Cheryl wants to try cryotherapy. Can you do like isolated cryotherapy? Is that what you're talking about, Will? Like you can do it in just one area? Because I will say my mom suggested this cryo ball, which is like this metal ball. I could get it. Maybe I will. Y'all let me know if y'all ever want to see that. But it's like a metal ball that you can put in the freezer. And so I'd use that after my workouts. I can't tell that it necessarily helps because it still is uncomfortable. Anyway, so that's where we are with the doctor. And then the other big exciting news is, as of yesterday, I took boxes to Goodwill that were things that Natasha could not sell, or thinks you can sell. If she ends up not selling stuff, she'll just throw it away or give it to Goodwill herself. But after that last bag and box went to Goodwill, the upstairs is entirely packed and ready to go, except for my clothes, which still currently fit in my closet. So that was, it took, it took most of the month. But I'd also cleaned out the closet downstairs, outside. Plus, everything upstairs is either outside of my clothes, which are still in the closet. Both of the dressers are completely clean. Two of the shelves are over at Amy's. We started making my display shelf, my big display shelf, but we ran into some measure twice, cut once. We didn't need to cut. We just needed to measure. When something says it's 1 by 3 by 8, you think it's 1 by 3 by 8, but it wasn't. It was 1 by 2 1/4 by 8, or 2 1/2 by 8, or something like that. Just enough to where looked close enough. It says it's 3 inches, looks close to 3 inches. We took it. It wasn't 3 inches. They didn't fit. It didn't work. And we were too tired to go back at that point. So we didn't finish the shelf. We're going to do that tomorrow night, actually, is our plan. But yeah, the full upstairs is packed. All the shelves are cleared out. I have some electronics that I'm going to take to Natasha. I think she's going to take them down to the Galveston Recycling Center for me. She's closer to that area than I am. And it's done. The upstairs is done. So now I'm currently going to start working on the downstairs and hope to have everything done. The move-in date is the 28th of next month. So we're just under a month out for move date. So yes, there are laws about lumber measurements, and we know this too. Well, both of us know this. We both have built things before. We know to measure. But there were other things that went wrong in our, not wrong. It was a lot. It was a lot. You ever have one of those days? Here, I don't know what it is. I love building stuff. My dad was a carpenter. I love building stuff. I love being around people building stuff. Home Depot gives me such anxiety. It's like sensory overload. Not because it's too loud, but because there is so much stuff. So there's like little bins of stuff everywhere. It kind of freaks me out. I don't like it. It's a little bit much for me. So I was already kind of like up here, and then Amy was kind of up there too, and we're really good friends, but we know when we're like, we just need to make a decision and leave. And so we did, and then they didn't fit. So that happened. But yeah, so that's okay. Yeah, that's everything that I wanted to kind of talk about as for the week. Michelle says she's been gone a while. Am I moving, or is someone moving in with me? I am moving. I'm moving closer to my best friend Amy. Actually, I'll be about 15 minutes from her. I'll actually only be about 6 minutes from her subdivision. But she lives way in the back, and that takes like another 8 minutes to get back there. So I'm moving closer to her. I'll be really close to one of the major freeways. It hits all of my checkpoints. So my move out date, or my move in date there, is April the 28th. And then my move out day here is the end of May. They gave me a discount on the first month's rent at the new place. So I'm taking the entire month to move everything and then get this all cleaned and get that all set up as I go. So for any of you who may not have been along for a little bit, or if you're new, that's what's happening. I'm moving at the end of April, and have been working on sorting through 16 years worth of stuff. And if you don't count the furniture, like the And I'm not even taking the bed or the kitchen table. I'm just taking my entertainment system, my couch and love seat, 2 dressers, 3 shelves, and 2 end tables. Outside of that, I posted a reel on Saturday because the Fit Squad wanted. Well, I mean, I did it because it was it was a good idea. But the Fit Squad, I posted a picture of me on my way to donate the clothes, and they instantly were like, "You need to do a reel," because they know I'm bad with stuff like that. So Kirsten sent me a sound to use. So if you've seen the one of me donating the clothes, so I donated like 15 bags of clothes to Goodwill in sizes large through 3X. So with all those clothes and with everything else that I've either just trashed, donated to Goodwill, or given to Natasha to sell, I've will probably, by the time I'm done, I still have more, downstairs to go through. I will have probably either given away, donated, or sold 75% of my stuff. So it's a big change, and I'm excited for it, and I like it a lot. And I'm excited to get the downstairs done. And so I want to transition into sort of the topic tonight, which is tearing down walls. And so there's a reason why I wanted to make that my topic. And one of those is because I'm going to be moving. And I have found, oh, Gina's here. Hey, Gina. Gina's here. Janine, sorry, let me catch up with chat and then we'll get to the tearing down walls. Janine says she's going to have to go for another walk. Oh, you're still short 1,000 steps. Walk in place, girl. There's all kinds of things you can do. Cheryl says downsizing feels so good. I don't know. I've never really downsized before, but all I remember was the one, really kind of the one time in my life where I really felt like my life was simple and easy to manage was probably one of the toughest times of my past. And I was living in an extended stay hotel. And all of my stuff was in a storage facility. So I only took what I absolutely needed. Enough, forks, knives, spoons, plates to eat off of. They provided the bedding. So I took my clothes. They had the TV and all the furniture. So I pretty much just took clothes and a couple of kitchen things. It was the easiest time I've ever had in my life as far as mentally. And it really helped me recover and get back to a better place. Not a great place, but a better place. Anyway, so I've noticed as I've been, Deanna short 7,000. Deanna, you have a big goal. You got a couple days. You can do it. You can do it. Cheryl, we only wish you could share some of your steps. Yes. See, Janine says you can do it too, Deanna. Go get them steps. Start stepping in place while you're cooking dinner and listening. Do you like that? Do, like this. You know how to do it, Deanna. You're an expert. For me, it's one of those things where I'm sort of procrastinating talking about it. Let's just talk about it, right? That's what we're here for. It's one of those things for me where I never downsized. I thought different stuff would make it better. So I would move one collection and get a new collection. And then I would move things and then I would just put things places because in the moment it didn't have a place to go. And then that became its place, even though functionally it didn't make sense for that to be the place. And some habits were made and some systems were created that don't really serve me well. And I need to get out of those. And sort of like with this time around in the weight loss and health and fitness journey now, there was something in me that said the time is right. Like, this is it. Let's go. It's go time. It's go time. Let's do it. And there is something about this move and getting rid of all of this stuff that does not serve me and who I am now. It feels like it's time. Let's go. Let's do it. Now's the time. The dogs love it too. There's so much room for activities. They've been running all around. I mean, I have gotten rid of so much stuff, guys. It's really unreal. I mean, bags upon bags upon bags of stuff. And it's not like it was trash. That's the thing. I mean, was I a hoarder? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes because I kept stuff I had no need for no reason other than it was mine. And if I gave it up, I was giving up part of me. And over the last few weeks, something that I have come to realize is I don't value the stuff as much anymore because now I make memories and I value the memories more than the stuff. And some little things are fun, like I like keepsakes, memorabilia, things to remember memories by. Makes sense, right? But at some point, you don't need it, just becomes stuff. And I kept it because it was mine. That's not a reason to keep it. So I'm getting rid of it. Almost everything that I'm going to take with me is going to fit in like a 5x8 closet outside of my furniture easily. So then it'll be, sorting through it again and finding systems in my new place that work for me. But now as I get the upstairs done, I want to get the rest done. Like it took everything in me to continue to stay focused and work today, especially since my computer was giving me problems and the tech guy, it's fine. It wasn't their fault. I don't know what happened. It just, my second computer monitor just decided it needed a paid time off day today is really just all that happened. That's all I can figure. It just needed a PTO day. And nothing anybody was going to do was going to fix it. Anyway, it was a really long, frustrating day, but all I wanted to do was clean up more stuff, get more stuff out of here, minimize, only keep what I need, only keep what makes me feel good, only keeps what serves me. And so part of that comes with tearing down walls. And this is such a silly thing, right? I know y'all still don't even understand what's happening, but I'm still in my living room area right now, and where I work is in my actual dining room area. And so I have always, when I started, did videos in my car because I didn't want anybody to see inside my apartment. And then I was okay with people seeing inside my apartment because they still weren't inside my apartment. And I started doing videos from my couch. And then I got the wall, and the wall made me feel very comfortable. And I like the wall. I like the look of the wall. And I'm not saying that we're totally going to lose the wall. But tonight we are. We're going to tear down the wall. We're going to move the wall because I need to move it because I'm going to make this downstairs place a storage section. And the wall takes up space that doesn't need to be taken up. So let's check in with the chat for just a minute, and then we're going to move this wall, and y'all are going to see a whole bunch of nothing. Hold on. What are y'all talking about? Oh, now I collect people. I do collect people, Will. Thanks for being part of my people. I appreciate it. Y'all are all part of my people. I love it. You like being part of the collection too, Mary? That's great. I love it. I love having y'all here. You are my new collection, and y'all are welcome to come over. LB, you too. Come visit one day. Come visit my new place, LB. Becky says she thinks a lot of people hoard because holding makes them happy because they have stuff that makes them feel that way. You have family members that hoarded too much and need to clear out. Yeah. I mean, I'm not, when you think of hoarders, you think of the TV show, right? Where people hoard trash, and it was stuff. It wasn't, I mean, it was trash to other people, but to me it was stuff. It's not like I just was throwing things on the floor or whatever, like you see on those TV shows. So it's one of those things. But yeah, I have too much stuff and I don't need it. And it bogs me down and it makes me feel heavy. And it's time to feel light again. So Mom says tear down the wall. Let's do it. Hi, welcome. We tore down the wall. I have a fish tank. I have like a 50-gallon tank to be exact. And I'm going to sell it because I don't need it and I don't have place for it. It's massive. But I used to have a turtle. His name was Bevo. I named him after the mascot for the Texas Longhorns. And he lived in that tank for a long time. And then he died. And then I never got another one. And now I just have a fish tank. And so rather than looking at half of a fish tank and a wall, I just put that wall up. Some of you who have been to my other channel have probably seen this background without the wall because I used to just film here. So welcome to my place without a wall. That's so silly. All right. Yay. We're happy. Why is that so strange? It's just a weird sensation to... there's nothing fun behind the wall. There actually was something fun behind the wall, the bicycle, but I moved the bicycle outside. Because I had to move the bicycle outside to be able to move the wall. Just like physically move to be able to physically move the wall and put it up somewhere. I'm going to take it and I may move it upstairs. So... yeah, we're all excited about the wall. Thanks. Yeah, there's a wall behind the wall. Surprise, there's a white wall behind the wall. Party! Yay, we did it. Yeah, I don't know why. There's my wall. It's just a wall. Feels a little silly, but it's fun. Yeah, we have walls up, and there's nothing behind it. That's kind of exactly the point. I mean, it's hiding a fish tank, and it was hiding a bicycle. Which I would sometimes say, don't look at my bicycle. For those of you who've been here a really long time. And the reason I would say that is because my bicycle was behind the wall. But I had a wall to cover a wall. Because the wall's old. It's got a crack in it. It's more yellow than white. Maybe not so much on screen as it is in person. It's just one of those things. This apartment is old. It doesn't make me feel good. I'm so excited. I'm just super excited for this new place. I'm super excited to get out of here. But another thing with tearing down walls is I didn't want to share none of that with y'all. Not really. Because, I mean, y'all may not think it's silly, but still part of me thinks it's kind of silly. And so part of me doesn't want to share the stuff that I think is kind of silly. But that comes with vulnerability. And that comes with tearing down walls. And sometimes you tear it down and you realize you didn't have a reason to have it there in the first place. So you move forward. Whoa! Hello and welcome to your Monday night live stream with your pal Misty. I need a minute. I'm sorry. Y'all just got... hey, hang out. Talk amongst yourselves about... about vulnerability. It's real easy to sit here and pretend like it's real easy and it's real exciting because it is also real easy and real exciting. And it is also really hard and it is really scary. And I don't like to share those things, but I know they're important to hear. So I am. Oh, you picked up a free bike, but need new tubes? Yeah, I'll need new tubes as well, or even new tires. I have not actually used the bike in, I don't even know, 8 years, 10 years maybe. It's just been in the apartment. So, thank you, Cheryl. I love you too. Thank you, Lindy. Tia says, I took care of the not make you feel good. We're our own worst enemies. Yeah, I am my own worst enemy. Yep, tearing down walls. It's kind of fun once you get into it. Once you just... I talk a lot about what future me would want, right? I try not to look back. I try to, if anything, look forward and mostly stay just in the present moment. But I do have to forward think because I do want things to be different in the future. And in order to make things different in the future, you do the things now consistently over time to see progress. Maybe. Mom says that I thought they would judge me and not like me. But we all love seeing me grow. Michelle says we do, in fact, love you. And that not only does it help me, but it helps others. Deanna says, and look at me keeping up with all the things while going through something so scary and exciting and probably 20 other emotions. I have every emotion. Every time, it's like every time I meet with Amy and we go through boxes or meet with Natasha and she, takes things to sell. It gets easier each time. But man, taking all those clothes, even though I have a tiny car, I mean, let's be real, right? I have a Honda Fit. It's like a tiny car, but it's big on the inside. Like it's got a lot of room in there. I don't care who you are. That car's got a lot of room. But yeah, I mean, it was 15 like big, heavy bags full of clothes. That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. It's just a lot. And it makes me feel all of the... I guess the crazy thing for me is I feel so many opposing emotions, like so happy and sad, so proud, and a little bit disappointed, that I let that go on for so long. It's like I'm not bipolar. I don't mean it like that. I know that is a real condition that people suffer with. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about like I have those dueling emotions constantly and it's hard. And so I want to talk about it because one, talking about it helps. Thank you all for being my therapists on Monday nights. But talking about it helps. And like he says, Mary says, not only does it help me, it helps others, right? And I know that it does because some of you have told me that. So, and some of you have started like cleaning up stuff and, filtering out stuff and starting to downsize. And that makes me really happy because it makes me feel great. I've never felt good giving away stuff. Ever. My mom, I love you, Mom. My mom is great. She's the perfect mama for me. That's for sure. I don't know. Maybe other mamas wouldn't have given up on me because they're mamas, but I don't know exactly how that works. I'm not one. But anyway, my mama is perfect for me. She used to play a game with me. Well, we called it a game where she would put 3 boxes in front of me and it was either keep, trash, or donate. And I had 3 seconds to put it in a box and say why. And so in 3 seconds, I can tell you why I have stuff. It's my stuff. I have it for a reason. So I kept most everything because I always had a reason to keep it because it was mine. I didn't need it, though. I never needed it. My mom's been trying to teach me the difference between want and need my whole life, and dadgummit, I think I might have finally figured it out a little bit. There's still some stuff that I think I need, though, Mom. Just for the record, let's not go crazy. Oh, let's see. Becky says, having malls up makes us feel safe, but there comes a point where we need to realize we weren't meant to stay boxed up. Oh, dinner's ready. Ding, ding, ding. Dinner's ready. Enjoy dinner, Deanna. Go check out Deanna's live stream for this week. They'll be covering the letter G. I don't know who her special guest is, but it'll be a good time. So go check out her live stream if you haven't already. Mama fainted. It's fine, Mama. It's fine. Come back. Now, here's the thing. You say you totally support if you feel you need the Disney pins. I do. I'm trying to figure out a way to display them because one of the things that I like is pins because it's something very easily collectible and doesn't take up a lot of space. I actually had a dream the other night. Things to me come in dreams sometimes. Or like as I'm falling off to sleep, sometimes I'll come up with ideas. And I had a dream visualization of a like corkboard whiteboard, where I could use the corkboard for the pens and then the whiteboard. So we'll see if that works out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Becky just said that I could display them in a new background. Yep, I'm thinking about using it for that in addition with maybe some of my fitness equipment because we all know your pal Misty likes working out. Go ahead and get some fitness equipment in the background. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we're gonna be changing it up, and that starts with tearing down walls, sharing the truth about how I feel about just different things, life in general as I go through it. I haven't done a weigh-in yet. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wait maybe till the end of the month. I may do one for a video on Wednesday, but I doubt it. I'll probably just wait till the end of the month and weigh in then. I don't know where my weight is. Normally I can kind of tell if I'm up or down or maintaining. I'm not really sure. I've been so busy. I feel like I haven't been able to pay attention. So we'll see where we come in at the end of the month. Wherever we land, I'm fine because I've had a great month and a very productive month and got the upstairs packed and ready to go. Yeah, you'd like to see a new fun background. No, you're gonna see a lot more because I'm just gonna film in the plate. First, it's a fully open layout. Like it's all just one big room, basically. My new plate with 10-foot ceilings. It just feels it feels good in there. It would be fun. You could come over and help me set it up, LB. I'm just saying. Mary, Natasha, if you watch the replay, because I don't think Natasha's here tonight. Because yeah, I'm gonna have people over at my house, and we're gonna do stuff. And if you don't mind, some of it may be filmed. Not everything, because some of you don't want to be filmed. But yeah, so tearing down walls. Y'all may end up with me upstairs in the bedroom before we move. I don't know. It depends on how much room I need down here to store all of the stuff. So this was a first step in getting the downstairs ready is tearing down the wall. So we did. And that's it. I saw. That's it. That's all. Yeah, it is already the end of the month. I know, right? It's been so fast. I feel like, I've been super accomplished. I really have. I've done a lot. I work every day at it. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday with Amy. Some Saturdays we did. And then some with Natasha and Mary. They got first dibs, though, so some of the stuff they kept. Some of it I forced upon them as well, but whatever. It's fine. They needed it, I think. Yeah, I know you're coming, girl. You better come. You and Natasha both. Oh, yeah, come visit, LB. Come visit. It'll be fun. Go plan your Easter egg hunt. Oh, hello, Alan. Thank you. Welcome for being here. We tore down the black wall tonight, Alan, and now you get to see that there's really not much behind the black wall except for an old fish tank, which used to house a turtle, not fish. Actually, it did have fish in it. Let me be honest. It did have fish. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that Bevo died trying to eat a fish. I think it got stuck and it killed him. Anyway, that's a sad story. I was going to say for another time, but I doubt I'll ever talk about it again because I plan on getting rid of this fish tank. Excuse me. Cheryl says she's kind of glad this month is over. She's ready for a new month. I mean, it was a good month for me. I've been really productive at work. I feel like I'm getting into a good flow. I'm getting rid of all of the stuff that no longer serves who I want to be in the future, which is a happier, healthier version of myself. Yeah, Alan's just getting out of work. I know, Alan. I just don't want to go too late either because I need wind down time. And as much as I love y'all, it takes me some time to wind down after these live streams because I enjoy talking to y'all so much. So I did, just to close out the month, I guess I should say, I did put out my 2 reels and my 2 shorts within the last few days to help grow the channel. We are at 747. So almost 750. So almost at 3/4 of the way to the 1,000. Will we make the 1,000? I don't know. But one thing that I need to do is more regular videos because a lot of people don't watch the live streams. Thank you to all of you who are here. And thank you, Replay Gang. I know some of you are going to be here. Thanks for being here, Replay Gang. They're very consistent. I appreciate y'all. So, anyway, I need to do regular videos. I'm going to try to do that while I'm still here. I'm not making any guarantees. I have another month to get everything sorted. Then I'll be in the new place. And then I will guarantee that I'll want to do more videos. I already have ideas of things that I want to do in the new place. And I rarely have video ideas. Like, I don't forward think my video. I know some of you have video ideas for like the next 2 months. Nope. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about next Monday. Actually, I do. That's a lie. Next Monday, we're going to talk about non-scale victories for the month of March. So go ahead and start thinking about it. But normally, I don't know what I'm going to talk about next week. I wasn't even 100% sure I was doing this until I became brave enough and just put it in the title so that I knew I had to do it. And we did it. We tore down the wall. I mean, we didn't tear it down. We took it down real nice because I'm taking it with me. It's a great wall. It's still a fun background. I may keep it. I feel like it's nostalgic Misty. I feel like I need to keep it. We'll see. Undetermined. The wall kind of makes me happy, though. I do kind of like it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, whatever. Next week, non-scale victories. So come prepared to talk about all of the ways that you were successful in March, because I guarantee there were things that you did that helped you become a happier, healthier version of yourself. So think about them. Give them out to us next week. But for now, thank you for being here with me this evening as I try to be more open and honest and vulnerable and tear down the big old walls that I put up for so long because I want y'all to come in. Literally and figuratively. So I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for your time as always. Like I say, it's a gift that can never be repaid. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate your encouragement, your feedback, your support, your cheers when we tear down walls together. So that's going to do it for this evening. I hope you end the month strong and start April even stronger. So that's going to do it for this evening, everybody. I really do appreciate y'all being here. So like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you know how, and comment down below. Do you find sharing all of the truth tricky? And if yes, I encourage you to do it anyway. And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for being here. Good night.